This video shows simple demo of DDP implementation. DDP is a stateful WebSocket protocol that Meteor uses to communicate between the client and the server. User subscribes to a set of data and server keeps the user informed about the content of data, which changes over time. So the principal logic behind is to write messages on both server side and the client, and we can synchronize them using DDP. So here I have created a demo program which has two applications. Okay, so here I have created two applications. One is client and one is server. DDP can be used to communicate between any type of applications. I am just taking the client and the server. So if we go to client, it has a client folder and a server folder. In client, so this main.html, it's a simple web page that has a counter and an insert button. Here every time a user clicks on that insert link, we update that counter and set it to the new value, and then we send this collection and we publish this collection for server to listen. So this is JavaScript program in a server folder. Here we have published the information, and this information is nothing but the current counter value that it will be publishing. So now we will run Meteor, this our client application. It will so the default application will run on 3000 port. Here we will now let's see the server part. So here our server subscribes to the data. That remote items is the same variable, same collections that our client application publishes. And so this is just to show how this function just shows that the item is inserted in our server. So let's run this application too. We will run server or different port. So all this data that you are seeing, this is the data I just used. Okay, let's now open our browser, localhost. So this is my client application. So initial value is 0. So now I'll click it, it's 1. So every time I'm clicking it, it is publishing data and the data is getting updated on the server. Note that our server is running on a port number 4040 and our client application is running on port 3000. So every time I insert something, the counters get updated, and so the value is updated in the server using DDP. Now DDP has an added benefit. Just in case we lose the connection, the data gets updated in client's local cache, and later on it gets updated in the server. For example, let's see if our server got disconnected. Now our client is not connected to the server. When we click on this button, this gets updated, the values. Now when um, now let's start the server again. Note that our value has become, the counter value has become 8. So yeah, now you can see that even though we lost the connection when the counter value was 4, or the last values are now added to the server when the app got connected with the when the app got the new connection. Now again, when we will insert, we will get the new value. So that's how DDP work, and this is just a connection.